This season, Manchester City were not the Titans that everyone was kind of expecting, right? After Haaland told Gabriel to stay humble, they went on a terrible run of form, and yes, I do realize now that they're kind of back, 2 wins in a row already in the Prem, and they literally destroyed Salford City yesterday 8-0. But City are still in need of signings. The first signing that is looking very likely is Omar Marmoush. The 25-year-old Egyptian striker who currently plays for Frankfurt in the Bundesliga has 14 goals and 7 assists in 16 Bundesliga matches. And alongside this, in 6 Europa League matches, he has 4 goals and 2 assists. So absolutely prolific this season. And he's one of the best strikers in Europe by far. Currently, of course. We saw glimpses of potential last season where in the Bundesliga, in 29 matches played, he got 12 goals and 6 assists, but little did we know that's the least of his abilities. If we look at some key metrics this season, we actually see that he's a better finisher than Haaland. Marmoush is definitely like the Julian Alvarez kind of replacement. Currently this season, Marmoush is averaging 0.92 goals per game in the Bundesliga, and with an XG of only 0.54. So if you're wondering, no, he doesn't only score penalties. He scored 2 penalties this season out of the 14 Bundesliga goals. And even with these Manchester City talks, he still started yesterday against St. Pauli and actually scored the only goal of the game. So clearly he doesn't feel pressure. Pressure's feeling him. And I think he would be an incredible signing for Man City, and he'll definitely help them start scoring goals again, because recently they were kind of struggling for goals. Well, I say recently, in like during October, November. So that just, addition of attacking genius would definitely help them. And this next signing is a defensive upgrade. And yes, they do have a pretty good defense with players such as Manuel Akanji, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, John Stones. Like, these are not bad players at all. Just imagine adding a 20-year-old wonder kid from Lens, who will only cost you £37 million, roughly, to that team, to just consolidate it. Well, Kusanov this season has a tackles won of 1.02 per 90, and that tackles won percentage is 73.3% on average. But where he shines most is in the aerial duels department and interceptions. 2.58 aerial duels per 90, and he wins 70% of them. He's not like the tallest guy in the world. He's roughly 6'1", 186 centimeters. He displays with aggression, and he is able to be that leader in defense. I mean, you can see by the 1.2 fouls committed per 90 that, he's not scared to get stuck in. He's just overall a great player to add into a kind of aging defense, where he's great at intercepting the ball. He's concentrated and, he's locked in. His blocking and aerial duels also excellent. His only weakness is discipline, which could cost City, especially in the Premier League, because we all know VAR in the Premier League. So I wouldn't be surprised if City concede like 10 more Premier League penalties next season. Thank you for watching the video, and who do you think City should sign? And do you think they could sneak back into the top 4 this season?